What's going on, everybody? This is Marcus. Before I get started, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. It means everything to me. I love you all so much. Thank you for your support. For those who are new to my channel, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that button to enable notifications whenever I drop a video. And we're gonna keep this thing rolling. So, this is really big news in the wrestling world right now, and for anyone that already knows this already, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since I was a little kid. As a matter of fact, one of my friends actually requested me to do voices, which is Randy Orton's theme entrance in WWE. And I did it. It's actually on my video section on my channel, so make sure you guys check that out. I covered it before, so make sure you guys check it out for those who haven't seen it already. But for those who have, y'all know what I'm talking about. But Rev Theory is one of my favorite bands, so they're definitely a great group of guys, so they're totally awesome. But yeah, so apparently Vince McMahon has stepped down temporarily from WWE because right now he's dealing with a scandal that's practically is rocking his company right now. So apparently it was a former WWE female employee who was a paralegal, and she's actually went to the Wall Street Journal. They actually report this too about the scandal. So Wall Street Journal, that's actually pretty big. If the WSJ, which is a national journalist company, if they practically covered this, this is all over the news. And this is definitely a big deal too. So you have CNN, ESPN, various news outlets, Fox, they've covered this already. And so tonight on the episode of SmackDown, we were supposed to be hearing from Vince McMahon himself, and then Stephanie McMahon, his daughter, is going to take over the CEO for an interim position. So I'm curious to see where they're going to go with this, man, because this is insane. I never seen anything like this, and there's a lot going on in wrestling right now. So especially on the injury side from both WWE and AEW. So of course in WWE right now you got the whole Sasha Banks and Naomi scandal with them walking out with the company, and then you also have several injuries on both companies from WWE and AEW. Not to mention MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who recently just cut a scandal promo, which was definitely crazy, about him leaving the company because his contract's supposed to expire in, I think it was like 2024. His contract is supposed to expire in 2 years, but it looks like he's probably either going to be leaving early, so I'm not for sure if it was either a work or a shoot. So he's been talking about a lot about going to WWE a lot, man, because of the way he's being used in AEW. So, and I'll post the video, the description of MJF's promo, but it was crazy. But yeah, but the big story right now is just Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon's story is basically just, it's just scandalous at all. So, but I got the article pulled up. This is actually from CNNbusiness.com. So I'm on CNN right now, so I'm going to go ahead and read the article. So WWE boss Vince McMahon has agreed to step back from his responsibilities as chairman and CEO while the wrestling company's board investigates him for alleged misconduct. In the meantime, his daughter Stephanie McMahon will serve as interim CEO and interim chairwoman, WWE said in the statement Friday. McMahon won't completely disappear from the company. He will retain his role related to WWE's creative content while the investigation is ongoing, and will appear as a character during wrestling matches. So I know people are basically saying, and I've seen different comments as well and opinions on different other YouTube channels, but people have basically been saying that this could be a good thing that Vince is going to step down because now the product's going to be better. No, I don't think so, because if after reading the comment right here, basically he's still going to have business with WWE while the investigation is ongoing. So his presence is still going to be in WWE because that's his baby. He started it from the ground up because of his grandfather and his father as well. So he's not going anywhere at all. But the company tweeted Friday that McMahon would appear on the company's Friday Night Wrestling Showcase SmackDown, which airs on Fox. A special committee of the company's board has started to investigate McMahon. The Wall Street Journal reported Thursday that McMahon paid a secret $3 million settlement to a former employee he allegedly had an affair with. The separation agreement, which was reportedly made in January, prevents the former unnamed employee from discussing her relationship with Mr. McMahon or disparaging him, according to the Journal, which is actually called Hush Money. And you hear stories about that all the time. So I pledge, a quote by McMahon said, "I pledge my complete cooperation in the investigation by the special committee, and I will do everything possible to support the investigation. I have also pledged to accept the findings and outcome of the investigation, whatever they are." The investigation reportedly began in April and has unearthed other older non-disclosure agreements involving claims by former female WWE employees of misconduct by Mr. McMahon, the Journal reported. Other misconduct claims were reportedly found against John Laurinaitis, the company's head talent of relations. John Laurinaitis used to also be the general manager of SmackDown years ago, too. He was the one that was responsible for people power. WWE said Friday that it takes all allegations of misconduct very seriously, and it has engaged independent legal services to assist with the review. A third party will also conduct a comprehensive review of the company's compliance program, HR, and overall culture. The company's board is made up of executives who report to McMahon, and even members of McMahon's own family. That includes Stephanie McMahon as well as Paul Levesque, her husband and former wrestler who goes by the name of Triple H. Vince McMahon controls the majority of the voting power. McMahon has been an integral part of WWE for decades, both behind the scenes and in the ring. The CEO helped turn the company into a media powerhouse, which currently has deals with Fox and NBC Universal. McMahon has also helped to create many famous wrestlers like The Rock, John Cena, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, who have become bigger than WWE itself. WWE's share has risen more than 30% year to date, an outlier in the current bear market. This is insane. And Vince has actually survived a lot of controversies over decades too. For example, the steroid scandal that took place in the 1980s. He also survived the Montreal Screwjob, which took place in the late 90s, dealing with Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. The Chris Benoit controversy, which took place back in 2007, where the wrestler actually killed himself and his family and son as well. And he was known as the Rabbit Wolverine. So, yeah, and now this, this is insane. And considering the fact that now with social media being like it is, you really can't keep things in the closet that much anymore. And considering the fact that this could also have Me Too ramifications, this can pretty much be damaging. So like I said, with Stephanie McMahon taking CEO position only for an interim position, which is basically a temporary position, it's not permanent. Basically, we'll see how this all plays out. So with her taking place, I mean, it would make sense for both Stephanie to do it. But however, Stephanie actually was the one that just left the company recently to be with her family, to take a hiatus. And now she's brought back into the fold to take care of matters like this. So, and then you also have Nick Khan, who basically is the president of WWE right now. So they actually have to answer to him because thanks to the NBC Peacock deal, which he was a part of, they have to pretty much work together as well. And then not to mention that Triple H actually had a heart attack recently and he had to step down from his role, especially in NXT, their second proprietor show. And of course, they've changed it from the black and yellow brand to the multicolored brand that we see now. So, but yeah, this is insane. I don't know how this is going to play out. I know everybody's going to tune into SmackDown tonight too. So, and given the fact that we have two things that they're going to talk about, two segments, Mr. McMahon showing up, and then we also have the main event of Riddle versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. So 2 big events, and like I said, it's been pretty crazy in the wacky world of wrestling so far. So, but like I said, I just wanted to talk about it. I'm actually going to watch SmackDown in about another hour. So what I'll do is, in the future, I'm definitely going to stream more wrestling content, considering the fact that I'm a wrestling fan myself. I know a lot about Marvel Comics and wrestling, so I'm going to do more wrestling content myself. And like I said, one of my friends wanted me to cover Voices by Randy Orton, so I covered that on my channel. And then not to mention, I actually got a request to do No More Words by Jeff Hardy, which, of course, another incident too. Jeff Hardy was recently arrested, and he was taken to custody because his blood alcohol level was above the alcohol level we were supposed to be. So, but it's crazy, man. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this before. Like I said, Vince has definitely survived different controversies, but we'll definitely see how this is going to go as well. So, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the main event tonight too. So it's definitely going to be interesting. So, like I said, I'm going to get ready to watch SmackDown, and I'll stream it for sure. And I'll definitely be able to talk about it as well. So I'm going to definitely do more wrestling content for you guys and talking about it. But that way I can engage with you guys, and y'all can let me know what you think about, what your point of view of wrestling is. So, but basically all the reports that have been talking about this, from Wall Street Journal to CNN, Fox, Wrestle Talk News, those are my guys too. I've actually gotten likes from the Wrestle Talk crew, from Ollie Davis, the Chopper Pete, Luke Owen, and several others as well. So it's pretty cool, man. So those guys are awesome. So I love those guys. So they're pretty cool. But it's gonna be crazy to see where they're going to go with that too. So, and Adam Blampy too. So, and Chris Van Vliet. I mean, got a shout out from Chris before too. He's a cool dude. But this is crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing where this story is going to go, how they're going to handle it. So we'll see how it goes. But I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below what you guys think about the Vince McMahon situation. Let me know what you guys think about that. I love you all so much. Thank you for everything. Share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, especially for the newbies. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.